Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. I'm Shelly Kallach. Sorry about the puppy in the background. I think he heard my voice and decided he would bark. So hopefully he will simmer down shortly. Say hi as you guys hop on. If you don't see that red live box at the top left corner of the screen, that means you're checking out the replay. Instagram. It looks like we're live on Facebook. I assume we are live on YouTube. There we go. Say hello, everyone. Okay, guys. So instead of finishing up our Spook Alley series, we have 2 more to go on that transfer. We're going to take a break from the regularly programmed schedule and build a Nutcracker. I got my Nutcracker today in the mail. I was so happy. And we finally got the July club transfer project kit. So I'll give you guys a peek of that. If you want to learn more about the club, it's an awesome club. It gets delivered to you every month. You get billed on the 5th, and then it usually ships around the 10th. I think it's around there. And then you get it usually mid-month, and it usually comes with a surface, and it comes with a transfer, and it comes with either 2 or 3 paste packets or ink packets. This month it's ink packets. So I love that they do that. So this month you get black and cadet, which is a nice, very cool blue color. You get that, and it's a fun little tote. I'm actually going to do this, like, tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll get to it eventually, but I'm going to use it for my grocery shopping, right? You know how they want you to not use the plastic bags? Well, it comes with this fun little tote bag. Look, it matches. Awesome sauce. And then you get a transfer, a B-size transfer. It says fresh, local, organic blueberries, sweet and tasty. Pick your own, 15 cents per quart, and then a little bushel of blueberries. So cute, right? I think it's really cute. I even think you could take this little clump of blueberries and just do the whole like back side of it if you wanted to. I think I'm going to do a little wood cutout of the blueberries because I think that would be fun on a sign. So yeah, lots of fun. So that is our July club project. So make sure you're commenting club if you want more info. Guess we really don't need that. Two-tone tote. It's called. All right, that's what that comes in. Okay, let's put that over there. Let's dig into our I really wish they did this in a gingerbread. I hope they do that. I think that would be amazing if they did. All right, so if you get the Build a Nutcracker bundle, all right, links are in the video description. You're gonna get all the pieces. There's like over 30 wood pieces, okay? Tons of pieces. You get this huge E-size transfer. All right. So we're gonna look at all these pieces. Now you have these like little notches where it's going to interlink in other parts of the pieces. Here's some sticky dots they give you. Ooh, these are like much better quality than the ones they used to give us. Here's his head, and then there's his body. So then here's his midpoint, and you see how they have the pieces kind of grooved out of there. So you just have to realize what is top and bottom. So we'll have to look at the transfer for that. And here's all the little pieces parts. Here's his head. Oh my gosh, look at all these teeny tiny pieces. Here's that little flower, his beard, so cute. Whoa, we're gonna keep these in here so that we don't lose any. When we get to those, we'll dump it. Let's do the big pieces first. All right, let's see what our transfer looks like. All right, so here's all of the components of our gingerbread. Nutcracker. They did not include lines with this transfer. However, there is enough space around all of these elements that we can easily cut around to, bring it down more to size, okay? So that's the first thing we have to do. We're also probably gonna have to wax the wood. Now, this feels really smooth, like a laminate. I might just try a small piece first before we tackle a big piece to see if we actually have to wax it or not. You know me with my wood pieces. You know that I like to wax first, okay? All right, so let's do this. We're gonna cut things up in sections here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna give myself room. I think that's a great border. This is about a 1/2-inch border. All right, I'm also going to, we could leave that together. All right, so let's continue with the body here. This is a big transfer. You could see that this would not be fun if we didn't cut this apart. And honestly, it's okay to cut it apart because if you're doing it with the wood pieces, once you put this on top of the wood piece, you're not going to go off this transfer. Now, the only time you may go off this transfer is if you do it on, let's say, a big piece of wood like a big piece of lumber that you might buy from like Home Depot or Lowe's or one of those kind of stores. If you want to do a leaner that way, or if you wanted to chalk like on your windows or your doors, anywhere you have a nice long pane of glass would be really cool. And of course it would have to be wide enough. So just things to think of. Honestly though, this gives you such a nice size border that I really wouldn't be worried at all about going off. All right, so just trim away. We're gonna trim, 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 trim away. Just trying to give good space in between all the pieces parts here. Okay, there's that little flower. Now I think this is a separate piece. However, okay, because this is so close, I'm not gonna go cut those in half, okay? We're gonna keep these as is. And you'll see like these parts will go on the wood, okay? You're gonna chalk this piece, but then you're gonna chalk it again on those separate little pieces and then apply it on top. So we're gonna keep this as is. Let's see. We can separate his head from all these other little pieces, parts. You know, and if it makes you nervous because you're gonna get kind of close, just put some transfer tape. Where I know I just saw it. Where did it go? Thought I had one out. Hold on. Get yourself some rolls of transfer tape, and then what you do is, let's say you're putting it on, let's say you just want to do his head on a t-shirt or something, then just go just on the outside of that, just to give yourself some more leeway. You could use duct tape or, you know, something sticky other than this too. So use what you have. All right, I'm probably going to keep all these little pieces, parts together for now. All right, because we're going to do those later. We're just going to work, well, you know what we are going to do? Let's do, since we got that cut, let's do these guys. There's 2 of them in there, I believe. Yeah, we're going to test and see if we actually need to wax or not. Okay, so we'll do those first. Geez, I should have had the picture up so I could see. All right, let's put this apart here. So I should be able to see comments if I take this away. Just kind of bringing up the image of the Nutcracker. Okay, so there's the guy in the Nutcracker. I'm going to do it just like they did. Okay, so they did the star in red. All right, or whatever that little guy is. All right, let's put this to the side. Let's put this to the side. Okay. We're just going to peel this off. We're not waxing. Wondering if we should at least fuzz, but we're going to try not fuzzing too. So we're just going to try it all here. We're going to lay it down. You can see that our transfer is somewhat translucent, right? So you can see where you're placing it. Just going to rub it down. Now the colors they said to you, or the colors they used were black velvet, white, shimmer frost, that's one of our new en vogue, and cherry. Instead of white, I think I'm going to use our new vanilla. I'm really liking our vanilla. All right, so we're going to open up our cherry, and I'm going to get a mini squeegee here. We're just going to do very, very little, right? So you apply it. Make sure I get all that excess off. We're going to see how this works without fuzzing. Okay. Ah, that worked beautifully. All right, there you go. You could also color the wood with our paste and then do camel on top or white on top or whatever other color combination you want to do. All right, let's get this second guy placed. What's nice is you can kind of shift it if you're not liking where it's sitting. Okay. If you hold it up slightly, you can see a little bit of light coming through. So then you'll be able to tell how you're lining it up. You just don't want to line up here. Okay. Again, rub those down. You don't want any air bubbles. Pick up very, very little. Very, very, very little. So these transfers are reusable, so that means, you know, hang on to it after you've done your wooden nutcracker, because like I said, you can do it on windows and doors and floors and anything else you can think of. There's your second piece. Okay, and because this is so teeny weeny, we're gonna get that clean real quick. Give it a little blast of water. We're gonna grab a wipe here. I'm just gonna swirl it around. Just get everything that's sitting on top off, right? Pull that up. And then we're gonna do the back side. All right, now I want to show you something. You can see that that transfer still looks pinkish, right? I'm going to get one of my board erasers wet here. Okay. Now, I'm going to zoom in for you. All right, still looks pink, right? Okay, watch. Look it. Now it's there, okay? It gets all of that staining out of your transfer. Look how when I put it up on the white paper. Okay, then you can take it back over on this side, rub it again, and voila, you have a nice clean transfer again. I'm going to grab a little bit of a paper towel here. I'm just going to blot that. We're going to get all that moisture off. Flip it over. Okay. Get this wiped up. It's just as sticky as it started. Sometimes even stickier, okay? Line that back up and put it back on. See, nice and clean. I love our board erasers so much. So much. Okay. All right, let's back it out now. All right, guys, let's start going in with the meat of the project here. We're going to put these little guys to the side here. Okay. Gotta get his head. All right, so. Now, you know, it did not come with directions, so I'm going to assume that you want this on top. So this is one solid piece and this is a solid piece, okay? We want this bigger piece on the back side because that's going to go under the body part, okay? So we'll put this transfer on like this. All right. This will be for this piece that we will chalk separately. All right. So let's keep moving pieces parts here. Pieces parts. Okay. Let's go ahead and separate that. Okay. And then we're going to line that up. right, again, our transfers are somewhat translucent, so we can see how it lines up with the pieces. It looks like you get about an 1/8 inch little border to it, which is nice. I think that's perfect. All right, so they did his hat part black, and they did this part black. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get squeegees here. That and that. And then of course this will be white. Let's just go ahead and chalk those parts. It's not gonna matter because we're gonna end up covering it anyway. So let's grab some black. All right, so I want you to not worry about how you chalk, how you apply it. Whatever is comfortable for you. So if you like pulling it towards you, then that's how you should do it, okay? If you get to a point where it's awkward, then turn your project so that you can always pull towards you. All right, so I'm applying it, and then I'm putting on, or dragging the excess here, okay? And I'm pulling it towards me. This little part will just go sideways. There we go. Okay. Getting off excess. Now, I'm also going to put my excess back, and I'm going to pull this part, okay? We're going to get that off the wood cutout. You want to make sure that your chalk paste goes through your screen and stays on the surface, okay? If you wait too long, it tends to start to dry, and it will dry in your silkscreen. So you want to work quickly, but not sloppily, right? Okay, we're just going to give that a couple of minutes or a minute to dry, and then we're going to let that just fall back, okay? It won't harm it. Watch your fingers, make sure you don't have anything dirty on them, and just press down where you haven't chalked yet. All right, I'm going to open my vanilla for his side hair here. I didn't want to go white. I wanted to keep it a little bit, I don't know, a little more, I don't know what the word is, not so stark, you know? Sometimes white can be really stark. All right. I am so excited to put this guy together. I can't tell you. So super excited. And I really, 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 really hope they come out with a gingerbread man during our holiday release, because that would make me so, so happy. I love gingerbreads, if you couldn't tell. Hello. Okay. Let's get this piece down here. Careful if you're, working with multiple colors here. You don't want to run into the color next to it and then drag it, right? You want to try to keep them all separate. Okay. Okay, ooh, that was close, almost went off. Okay, now we can remove the transfer. Oh my gosh, he's coming alive, you guys. He's coming alive. Cute, cute, cute. All right. What's nice is this does dry super fast. So like I said, chalk and peel. All right, don't waste time. Do it in sections. You will thank me later. How cute is he? How cute is he? I love the vanilla on him. Just saying, you guys. It's not so bright and stark. I like the white, but I think when you have that candy apple or the cherry, because that's a darker red, I think that looks so much better. All right, let's bring up this piece here. All right, so we can put him, let's just put him to the side here. Okay. A good way of knowing to make sure you're always putting it on the right side, okay? That covers it up perfectly, right? If I were to flip this over, you would see that if I wanted to cover it up on this side, that I wouldn't really cover it up on that side. Also, they are doing little scoring sections on there too, so that's also a good indication what side you want to chalk on. Okay, let's remove that. So same thing, black on top, and then the vanilla for the sides. Line it up. Line it up. All right, so it looks like in order for the hair to work correctly, it's going to be a little off on the top. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's do that top real quick because I feel like we can do that fast. Okay, I'm going to flip it over here. Let's get some of that off. Okay, get that excess off. Smooth out lines. You will be able to see lines if there's like a clump left behind. Let's get the vanilla here. Now the En Vogue colors that they released, keep in mind that those are only seasonal, okay? Once they switch seasons, like they'll probably stick it around for holiday, but then come springtime next year, they will be gone. Okay, so if there is a color that you like, I suggest you get them and get a couple. I mean, I'm going through this jar of vanilla, so I'm probably going to get a couple more just so that I have it. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope, is that normal? Yeah, there's a big line in there. That's normal. Okay. Except I don't feel like it is, so I'm going to just place that down real quick. Just feel like that should be a little more pronounced in there. Nope, guess not. Okay. All right, there's that. All right, let's get this dry. So this guy retails at $73. you're getting an awful lot, right? You get all those pieces of wood. You get that E-size transfer, which is easily in the $40 range. If you are a Perks member, you get 30% off of that. And if you're a designer, you get 40% off. So I paid only about $44 for my kits. So keep that in mind if you're looking to try to save some money when you're purchasing your chalk supplies. If you want more information on how to save, go ahead and comment save. All right. So what's going to happen here is this will go on top of there. And all it's doing is you're building layers, okay? That's all we're going to do here is we're starting to build layers so that he has dimension. All right, let's bring the next piece over. All right, here's his chest. Now we have to figure out what's up and what's down. It looks like I have it correct. Okay. We're just going to keep chugging along here, friends. Just keep chugging along. Looks like my Insta Live may have stalled, so hopefully it keeps going here. Hopefully. Okay. All right, cute, 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 cute. So they did, looks like they did the entire thing with cherry. So perfect. We don't have to worry about switching out colors. I'm gonna go with the big boy here. This is our small squeegee. And those other ones are minis. So I am just gonna, I flatten my tool here, my squeegee, just to kind of spread it. And then I hold it more upright when I want to kind of thin it out and spread it more. So flatten it when you want to apply. More upright when you're trying to thin it and get off excess. Okay. It kind of just, you don't have to dig into your jar as much if you keep just spreading it. Okay. Get that bottom part. Right, so we're going to grab that excess here. We're so close. Let's see if we can do it. We did it. Didn't have to go fishing for any more in our jar, and we'll probably have some excess to get off here. All right. Love it. Okay, scrape whatever was there off, and then put my finger on an empty spot there. Oh, he is fun, fun, fun. I am really enjoying this, you guys. I couldn't wait to get him. They, when I first placed my order, they shipped it right away, and then they canceled it for some reason. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you canceling it? So I had to call and say, why was my order canceled? And they said, oops. And they reshipped it. So it was kind of, it would have come probably a day or two ago. But I'm all right. It's all good. It's here. I'm so happy. I love him. I love him. So it looks like, you know, we'll have his beard and his belt buckle and all these clasps. That'll be fun. Those would be awesome to do in our shimmer, our nominee Or if you got disco, if you like the silver look instead, I may actually add in a little bit of that. We'll see. You want to make sure this is nice and dry before I start handling it. What other colors would you make your Nutcracker? Would you add purples to it? If you did, you could use our new ORION. That's our color of the month. That would be awesome. You could probably do like a navy blue bottom if you wanted to go with cadets. Or if you have our moonlight, shimmer moonlight, that really dark, sparkly blue we have, that would be amazing as well. You could do all kinds of color combos that would look amazing. Okay, so there's that. Here's our little notches. That's how he's going to be all put together. Put that aside. Let's grab his pants. Okay. So his pants look like they did his right here green. And they did the white, so we're going to do vanilla. Then they did black, vanilla, and then the cherry for his stand. Or I guess he just stands there. Wonder what makes him stand. I guess maybe he just leans, right? That's why they call it a leaner. All right, let's get this off. Then we get to do all the pieces parts, you guys. It all lined up here. Okay, that looks good. Let's see how we fit down here. All right, I'm going to pull it down a little bit, guys. A little bit. Go bottom up. How about that? There we go. Okay, remember, rub that down. You don't really want any bubbles or wrinkles or any space between your board and the transfer, okay? And this has a lot of mesh in it, so that tends to get a little wonky if you're not watching, okay? All right, so his pants are the Shimmer Forest. Let's do that. Nicely, our shimmers stay wet longer than our paste does. And it's because it has all that grit in there. You can kind of hear it when I'm scraping it. It's like really teeny tiny pieces of sand in there. It's not sand, but you know what I'm saying? It's very gritty. All right, so you really want to make sure too that you're getting that through that mesh. Sometimes it likes to be stubborn and not go through the mesh, but just keep at it. Okay. Scrape all that excess off, put it back in your jar. I feel like I'm not getting the very bottom of that. Okay, and then we're gonna pool. Even though this will be wet a little bit longer, we're still gonna pool it a little bit. Okay. Let's pull that. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's dry it up a little bit, give it a good head start. He's all shimmery. He's got some fancy pants on. I can't wait. I ordered a couple of different kits, so I can't wait to mix the colors up a little bit. I think it would be fun to have another one where the colors are reversed, so make his like main body the green, and then this part the red, kind of just change it up a little bit. He is fancy. Okay, we're gonna let that just fall on its own, remember? And then we're gonna just look at our fingers, make sure we're not getting into trouble here. Kind of get that down. Okay, this is gonna be white, but don't forget, we're gonna be putting pieces on top of that. So if we, don't get the whole thing done, that's fine. But of course, I'm going to do it because you know what? You never know. You don't necessarily have to put those pieces down. They just give them more dimension, that's all. Because you're building them. You're building a nutcracker. Okay. All right, we're going to just leave that right there. Then they did this part black, so let's get our black. My black tends to just get everywhere. The black is so messy. I don't know why. Okay. And then after this, we'll do a pool. Okay. I need to get more. Get this side done, and then we'll get it pulled up to that point. Now I am offering a workshop for this guy in my studio, which is local to where I live. If you would like class information, go ahead and comment class, and we'll get that. I'm in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, so if this is something you'd like to do, okay, well, let me know. I would love to have you. All right, let's get it pulled. Nice, 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 nice. I'll tell you what, it looks darker than the actual picture, so I kind of like that. I like that it looks really dark on this wood. Now, like I said, you can paint the wood too, so if you wanted to paint all the background white, you could do that, or any color really. If you wanted to do it black, you could do it black. Or if you want to use our espresso and make them really dark brown, you can do that too. Or gray, that would work too. Any color really. Any color would work. All right. Again, we're just going to let that roll down. Okay, so the bottom piece is red. This little middle part here, his little cuff or something, not quite sure what that is. That's going to be this color. Again, we're going to be painting or chalking those little pieces that are going to go on top of this. So don't spend too much time trying to be perfect here, okay? Unless, of course, you're not going to build pieces okay, with pieces that you're just going to leave it one dimension. Then, of course, take your time, okay? That, and then lastly, we're going to go cherry. Grab some more. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, get that excess off. Now we're going to go straight across and get that excess off. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we lift. All right. Now, all of this chalk paste is going to dry in the transfers, but because it's chalk paste, it gets reactivated with water. So all I have to do is kind of let it sit in a little tiny bath of water. You know, if you have crypt trays, just put some water in there and let it sit just for half a minute or so, just to get that chalk paste back to a paste. And then you can wash it off from there. Look at that. He looks swell. I really do like this, the texture of it. It's like it's kind of like a laminate, I think. It feels like a laminate, and I'm trying to find something where I can just scrape. Got a little bit bled, and had I waxed it, that would have been a lot easier to get up. But we're gonna leave it because it's not a big deal down there. Okay, so what's gonna happen is, right, these sections are gonna clip into there. Okay, so that's how they connect, if it's all lined up correctly, which we're gonna have to work there, it looks like. Anyway, we will get that connected. All right, so fun. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Let's get our pieces parts now. All these little pieces parts. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to have this guy up so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe we should do like all the same colors at once. Okay. So his beard is gonna be vanilla. That's his eye. This is his eye. This is part of his stash, right? Okay, so that's that. Try to find all the white. So here's his eyebrow. There's another eyebrow. And then these little clasps. Okay, all these little guys, it's all white. His nose is black. His toofies, I think those are his teeth, or part of the jaw breaker. You would think those would be white, right? Part of his mouth, I think I might make those white. Okay, the belt buckle is black, and these are all white. So everything's there's a lot of white, or in our case, vanilla going on. And we already did our little things for his legs, so let's put those over there. We did that. Okay, so let's do all the black pieces. Might as well get those out of the way first. Okay, we don't need this. All right, and we're just gonna kind of come, look here. Now the eyes, those don't really matter. You know, I would not worry about what side you're putting it on. Because it's just kind of going, just kind of fitting on there, very little. So I would not worry. Oh, there goes my Instagram again. He's not complicated at all. We are just cruising through here. Not complicated at all. Okay, those are gonna be black. Let's get his nose and his buckle. Okay, now with his buckle, there's a fatter part and a thinner part, so that'll tell you how to line it up. It did not come with directions. I thought maybe there would be like a PDF or something, so I will look for that and see if there's a video that we can follow, like if someone really wants to have other guidance for this. You know, while we're at it, we're gonna just, we're gonna line stuff up here while we're at it. He's really fun, honestly. Okay, there's that, there's that. Let's get his nose. His nose kind of tilts to one side, so you'll be able to tell which way to put that on. Okay. There's that. You know, in fact, we could just go back and forth with our colors. I'm gonna see what's going on with Instagram here. Okay, we're caught up. Yay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna make those the vanilla. If this is his teeth or the actual contraption that breaks the nut. Wouldn't this be awesome if it actually worked as a nutcracker? I think that'd be kind of cool. Not the buckle and not his nose. Okay, those are gonna be black. So we can pick this guy up and get him out of there. Okay, these are gonna be black. Get our squeegee here. Very little chalk paste, guys, very little. All right, I'm not done, right? Just because I put it on there doesn't mean we could just lift it. We have to get that excess off, okay? And then we're not gonna let that sit on there, okay? We're gonna get that off pretty quickly. Piece. Try not to stick your fingers in it. And there's that piece. All right, those can get laid back down. All right, this is fun. My back is starting to hurt. I'm gonna move over to these pieces real quick just to get these out of the way. Okay, these will be easy to do. Line that up. Thank goodness our transfers are translucent. Makes it so much easier. Now if it doesn't seem to you like it's fitting correctly, then flip it over. Like that one did not seem like it was lining up correctly, and it's because of the slant. So just pay attention to the shapes. Okay, that will usually give you an idea of how it's supposed to line up. Now, these look like complete rectangles. I shouldn't have a problem lining this up. Again, it will seem off if it's off. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks good. This guy looks a little off, so let's try it this way. Okay. Perfect. Now that's all white, if I recall. Yes. So we're doing the vanilla instead of bright white, because we're just kind of trying to calm it down a little bit. I love bright white, but I also just kind of wanted a more, I don't know, rustic's not the word, but just more of a subdued, not so bright and stark. And I really am loving this vanilla. And I really think they should do like a vanilla bean shimmer and put black shimmer specks in it, don't you think? And then it would truly look like vanilla bean ice cream. Just saying. Just saying. I could probably even do it myself by adding a little bit of black glitter, but I don't want to. Maybe I'll do that. Get a really fine black glitter, buy an extra jar, and turn that into my own vanilla bean. What do you think? I think that's an amazing idea. Okay, put this aside. Lots of cleaning up. Hello, yellow door in the city. How are you? We are building our fun Nutcracker. He is amazing. I love him. Okay, you know what? We don't need red out anymore, so we're gonna go ahead and get that even out of our area here, because that way I won't make a mess. And I don't think we need our shimmer forest anymore either. So let's put that aside. Take a break. Whew. Breather. I need water. Okay. Okay. There we go. Whew. All right. There's that and that. So then we have his beard is going to be vanilla. All these little pieces are vanilla. I think we've done everything else. Everything's black. That's going to be black. Oh no, we didn't do his little eyeballs. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just split this. Okay, because we need to wash this. Put that over here. Okay, his little eyeballs. That needs to be black. And then I think we're good with black. I think everything else is white. Yes. So let's get this guy out of the way. And then we can close up our black. Okay, excess. Back. I need to clean that black jar. It always tends to go up to the sides. That's what our multi-tool is good for. It has that hook on the bottom that you can really get in there and bring it all forward. Okay. Here's our little eyeballs. They don't really look like eyeballs, but they are. All right. I guess we could take this off. Let's start. Actually, I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to make this transfer a little more easily usable here. Make sure it goes corner to corner here. I'm going to cut this up in a section too. I think it'll just be easier to use. KK. Let's do our beard. Again, you can paint the wood pieces too. If you don't like this wood color, that's okay, because you can paint it. And I didn't wax any of these pieces. We just went all in and, oops. What's going on here? Wait. I just went all in and started pasting, and we're having really good luck. I didn't sand it or anything like that either. Okay. So these are all going to be white or vanilla. Little swoop, 2 little swoops. I like the new transfers too, the surface of the new transfers. They're translucent, number one, but they have like a slippery feel to them. So that when you chalk on them, you really glide nicely on them. Our other transfers used to be a thicker material, so you could tell there was a lot of give there. Okay, there's that. How cute are those? I mean, come on, that is just too cute. These are adorable. Adorable. I'm gonna move stuff over here. Let that all dry. Ah! It's okay. All good. All good in the hood. All right, so these little guys, you can see again, remember we said there's going to be some scoring on there. So that's how you know that's the right side up. All these other pieces, it's just going to be kind of like a flip it if it doesn't look right kind of feel. Okay, now we can bring this all over. Okay, I'm going to mark this transfer just with the up arrow. All right, let's bring over the eyebrows or his mustache. Oh, these are the eyebrows. The other one was his mustache. Okay, flip it over. There's that. These little, like his clasps, we're going to have to do those twice. There's only one of the pair. Okay, so we'll have to do those twice. So now you see like this has a little slant, right? So you find the other one and then find which side it matches. This is the bigger ones. Hold on, this one I need to move down a little bit. Let's see, are these all the same size? Those are different from those. Okay, it just doesn't feel like it's fitting right, so those are the smaller ones. So there are teeny ones on the bottom here. I didn't see those till now. All right, those fit better, much better. Oops, crooked, a little crooked. Okay, still doesn't want to line up here. Hang on. There we go. Okay, then let's do these long ones. There's a slight slant, so just pay attention to those slants. That will tell you how it lines up, okay? We have to redo those. These are a little thicker. Line that guy up. Line this guy up. We're getting close to the end, friends. Once we get all these little pieces together, we can put our fun Nutcracker together. Okay, and last but not least, and of course we'll have to do those two more little clasps. All of that's in white. Okay. All right, make sure that is all down. Let's grab our squeegee here. Okay. Grab a little bit more. I must be concentrating really hard because I'm not talking. When my daughter used to play soccer, she'd concentrate super duper hard and she'd put her tongue in the cheek of her mouth, and we always thought, oh boy, she is gonna bite her cheek off. Hello, passionately creative. Hello, how are you? Okay, get that off. Stuck my thumb in that one. Okay. Let's get the other side off. Brows. All right, there's that one. All right, now we just need to do two more of these little clasps. And here's where the problem lies. I can never see through my chalk paste, so I'm gonna just wipe away a little bit of that. Actually, let's just do the whole thing. It'll only take a minute. That the underside. I love our barred erasers. Oh my gosh. They make cleaning up so much easier, I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to get a little paper towel. So when I'm done here, I will take my transfers over to my sink and clean them over there. But when you're in a bind, if you don't really have access to water, use our mats because they don't stick to the mats. And they are perfectly, I mean, they're sticky as all get out again. Okay, let's get this lined up. Oh, I can see again. Lovely. Okay, I'm just going to do those two. And I'm going to put a dot on the end of this guy because I accidentally stuck my finger in there, so we filled it back in. We are done pasting. Woohoo! That wasn't too bad. We're a little over an hour. That's okay. We talked beforehand. It's all good. It's all good. So I do have a class coming up with this project. If you'd like more information on that, it is local. It's in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. If you'd like to come, would love to have you. Go ahead and comment class, and I'll get you the information. Okay. All right, let's get this one. We could at least put this guy back on his backer sheet. Whenever I wash my transfers, then I put them back on their backer sheet, and then I will leave them out for the night. I don't want to put them in a packaging where they won't breathe, so that we're not having anything grow that we don't want it to grow. Okay, garbage. Yay! All right. I'll move these out of the way so I don't get those. All right, guys. We're going to start from the bottom. Let's move these to the side here. Okay. All right, so we can start applying these pieces. Remember, they gave us a big, big, big sheet of adhesives. So let's, if you want to do hot glue, you're more than welcome to do that. Ooh, they stink. Ugh. They give you 2 sheets, so that's, I think, a good amount. They appear to be very sticky. Oh, they got stuck together somehow. Okay, well, we'll use this first. Okay, I am going to use, on some of these, I'm going to cut them in half. Okay, we're going to make smaller pieces. And then even on more, we're going to go in half again. Okay. So I'm going to take this half, put it on the back side. Then you have to peel the paper. Good luck with that. Okay. And then it leaves a clear, see that little square there? Trying to catch the light. Not working. Okay. And I guess he just goes wherever, so we're going to put him in the middle-ish. Okay. another one. Peel that paper up. Okay, I'm kind of watching the design here, so I'm doing the opposite on the other side. And we want to try to make sure he's lined up the same height. Close enough. Oh, how fun. Okay. We could do a half guy on here. All right, what side does this? Also, look at how you pasted it, right? That little piece there matches up with this one. So that's where he's going to go. I'm also kind of holding my finger to the side so that they line up together, okay? They are meant to line up. All right, same thing over here. All right, so far so good. Oh my gosh. All right, bring these guys down. This matches this side. Okay, make sure it's flat with the other one. Put this guy on. This is, it looks hard, guys, but it's not. You just have to look for certain cues. Okay. I hate sticky tabs, though. I do. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna line them up over here. Line them flat against there. Okay, so we've got this bottom piece built. Okay, he's done. We can put him aside. This is gonna be a lot of work here, so. All right, belt buckle. What I'm also gonna do is, let's go ahead and get this guy nice and slim. And I'm gonna do the sides. I don't think anything more needs to be done. All right, so you get those guys on. Tap that down. Now you'll also notice it's a little thinner on the bottom and a little thicker on the top, so that's how you want to apply it. Sorry if my head gets in the way. My gosh, I love this. Oh, these are fun. Very fun. Let's get his beard on, and I'm just going to go ahead and take a full one off. Do the simple parts, right? Okay, I'm going to hold him up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, this guy will go flush on the top here. Oops. Okay, there's that guy. What else is on the midsection here? All those little pieces, parts. Okay, all these little guys we got to do, and these guys. So I'm thinking this should be enough. It's just the right size. We're just going to spin it and attach. We'll have to cut some more of these really thin pieces here. Aren't these adorable? Oh my gosh, this is coming together so nicely. I love him. I love him. I love him. I don't know. I probably will put him outside, I guess. Also, I did want to see if maybe that gator hide would be a nice protectant, but because there's layers and I didn't do it beforehand, I'm actually probably going to spray him for outside. Now that I think about it. Last one here. All right. Now we got to do these guys. Also, look for the slant. It will tell you where to put these. Again, you're going to kind of want to feel it so that it sits on the edge. Look at, you know, how the chalk is, and that will tell you what side they go on. That one goes on that one, I think. Trying to follow the slant. I'm pretty sure that goes on that one. They just didn't follow the pattern all the way. Okay, and then, or no. Why doesn't this match up? Maybe it's this one. I think it's that one. And then these are this one. I don't think they cut those pieces long enough, but it's okay. I think that's how it goes. Okay, so we just have to attach those. Probably have to cut some more thin pieces here. Tomorrow, what should we do, guys? Should we do Spook Alley Part 3? Or should we do our tote? Comment in the, put your answer in the comments. What do you want me to see? What do you want me to do tomorrow? Do you want me to do of blueberries, the tote, or Spook Alley, Part 3. I kind of want to do the tote myself. Tell me what you want to see. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just kind of guide it with my fingers because you can tell how it lines up there. Let's get that one finished on this side, and then we'll finish the others on the other side. Then we'll just put his face together, and then we'll be done. Yay, we can put them together. Looks good. Looks good. What's everybody doing tonight? It's Tuesday. You guys have tacos tonight? I had a lean cuisine chicken fajita dinner. They're not bad. All right, there's his body. I love it. I love it. Okay, there's that. Now we can build his face. His face, his face, his face. Let's do 2 up here. And then we'll do these guys at the bottom. Come on, stay down. Oh, I hate these tabs. They're so hard sometimes. But I do think probably easier than hot glue. Sometimes hot glue will dry like really fast on you, especially when you're putting wood on top of wood. Hold it up and see where this guy goes here. So I'm putting my fingers right here, right where it bends. And it pretty much lines up. There we go. All right. Let's see. Now, it doesn't really tell you where to put the face, right? It didn't really have anything on the face. So we'll have to kind of figure that out, where we want it. We know where his mouth goes. There's his mouth. I did the mouth in the vanilla instead of the black like they had it. All right, let's put the glue little thingies on all of these pieces first. And then we'll put them kind of where we think we want them. Now let's see, is this this is his stash, his mustache, and his eyes. Guess it doesn't matter what side you put his eyebrows on. It would give him a different look, right? So you could do that. The way they have it, he looks kind of angry. That makes him look kind of angry. They have it like this with the eye. I kind of like it like, I like a soft eye. I think that makes his eyes look soft. What do you guys think? We need to cut something up really teeny for those eyes. I'm gonna cut one. So we did it in half, right? We got a quarter, and then I'm gonna do another quarter. There we go, 2 teeny pieces here. That may even be too big. Let's see this one. It's a little curved. That one fits. This one we may need to, well, I don't know. Let's see. We may be able to get it in there. No, we gotta trim this guy down a little bit. There we go. Just put that there. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you like the little... I think he looks sad, maybe. Maybe he looks too sad. He just looks angry this way. But how about we reverse it? He looks sad. Okay. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Let's put his nose down first. I think that'll be a good midpoint to work with. Okay, I'm gonna kind of go off the middle of his teeth. Make sure it's straight. Looks pretty straight. Then let's go ahead and put his stash down. I'm gonna peel both sides so that we can put them down together. Okay, then we'll do his eyebrows. You guys, we are almost to the finish line. So excited. Did my Instagram live cut out? There we go. Okay. Are we doing it like this? Yeah. We're gonna do it like... Okay, and all we gotta do is put his little eyes down. Oops. came right off. See, this piece may not want to stick for some reason. I think I like his eyes tilted a little bit. Do it like right here and here. I don't know why I like it tilted. Just a little bit. There we go. Aw, it's cute. It's very cute. We didn't use very much of these, and we still have a whole nother sheet to go. So that's good. They definitely give you enough. Okay, we still actually need those. All right, so now let's make sure it all fits in before we peel everything. Because if they didn't line it up correctly, just right, then we will have a problem. Okay, that goes right down. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put dots here. All right, let's get this off. Come on. I cut all my nails because they were nice and long and they started to break. And of course they don't break just, you know, a little bit from the top. They go all the way down to where your nail meets your skin, and that hurts. Okay, so we're just gonna put that together. All right, what happens is they lock into place. Okay, so we're gonna really press down. I feel like I may need to move his, either his teeth need to move over or his beard. And I see why they probably did that in black, just because then because it's all kind of white, but that's okay. All right. Let's make sure this fits into itself. Because when I tried earlier, it didn't want to. It was kind of off a little bit, and I'm not sure why. I don't think they like made the space big enough on this guy here. Ooh. Think what, if anything, I can pound this in and he's not going anywhere. Yeah, I think it's just not big enough. We need to take a little bit away. So how can we do that without damaging our, this is going to be really thick material. There is going to be no way we're going to be able to get that off. So what I'll probably do is get a little hammer and we will hammer that in. Do this. Let's go ahead and just put that down. I'm going to grab my hammer and we're going to pound it down. Pound it, pound it, pound it. Let's put this over here. We don't need this anymore. Okay. Peel up the sticker part. The backer. This one. Come on. There we go. I'm just pull this down a little bit. So it fits okay in the top, but it does not want to budge. It does not want to budge. So I'm not sure why it doesn't want to fit. So we will have to call tomorrow and see. They may have to send me like a different bottom or something, or maybe something didn't line up correctly when they cut it. Oh my gosh, but he's cute, you guys. He is really cute. We could, and we should just probably bring him up a little bit and let him sit on top. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of put some tape here. All right, gotta grab another pair of scissors. Let's do this one in half. I think it's gonna be about this wide here. Let's see, what am I thinking here? Let's put a piece on top of the holes. Okay, and then we're gonna put something there. Okay. Trying to get that little paper backer off. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to kind of bring it up a little bit. No biggie. I'll line it up with the holes and then just go a little above. There we go. Okay, so you see how we did that? I'm trying to get it in the camera's view here. We just kind of brought it up a little bit further. And then it just looks like his top coat is over his pants. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. So until that sets, this is what he's gonna look like. Oh my gosh, I love him, you guys. He's about 30 inches tall. I love him. Okay, we're gonna let that glue set, that little sticky thing, and I'll get some pictures taken and show you what he looks like in full. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you. I know I've been on for quite a long time, so this was a fun project to do as I'm doing it for the first time. Of course, there's always learning curves involved, but I'm glad you guys came along with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go grab your Nutcracker because he's gonna sell it quick.